Welcome, everybody, to Mountain Force 30 Helena. We are here at the commentary table ringside. My name is Ethan Holmes, here with my partner, Christian Grant.
Oh, I'm excited to see some future legends out here.
This is the proving grounds for combat sports, for kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA. And the third man in the cage calls them both to the center here. See a touch of gloves.
Round one begins. We've got 3 2-minute rounds. Uriash in the blue gloves and Shellheart in the red gloves.
And they are starting strong, not afraid to exchange here in the center of the cage.
Oh!
Oh, good right hand from Shellheart.
Oh! Uriash landed hard there.
We have 30 seconds left in the second round, and they are working. Good jab from Uriash.
Oh,
another good body
great
shot and a left over top. About 10 more seconds. Oh, decent spinning kick from Uriash.
And there is a tension in here. I mean, the whole crowd is feeling it now. They know that this could be 1-1.
Indeed. Anyone could be winning right now, and anyone could still win it here in the third with a stoppage or by decision. We can hear Uriash's corner here nearby us at the commentary table, and they seem to be confident in his conditioning and his ability to win this fight. And that's what you like to see from coaches in the corner, confidence in their fighter.
Third and final round of this nail-biter of a fight.
Both starting off firing body kicks. Looking like
a
match until a big punch like that lands.
Round number one of 3 2-minute rounds. We've got Vidro in the blue gloves and Coleman in the red gloves.
And these two gentlemen
a
strong start.
Oh!
Footing and then lands a big shot. Coleman lands some leg kicks.
Oh!
And Vidro drops him.
And we start round number 2. Vidro starts with a spinning back fist, excuse me.
And that's just one more weapon now for Coleman to have to think about. Coleman landing a decent leg kick, may have been checked.
Oh!
Looked to be wobbled there for a second on some Bambi legs. And Vidro just pouring on the volume here against the cage. Now Coleman is eating some big shots. Tough kid he is indeed.
Yeah, those body shots right there were powerful.
And once again, Vidro coming in here somewhat lighter, but his shots still seem to be landing hard and clean. And Coleman looking exhausted. Vidro coming up, giving us some love here. He's looking confident going into this third and final round.
Let's check out these highlights. There's the knockdown.
So Vidro's not afraid to just walk in there throwing strikes, get him backed up against the cage. But Coleman, ever the heart, ever the warrior, keeps on coming, throwing his own when he gets a chance.
And there we start our final 2-minute round.
Vidro once again landing the first big shots of the round. But Coleman looking a little more active, knowing that he probably does need the finish. Exhaustion of fighting showing here on both men, but still throwing fairly big volume.
I can't believe the way they're throwing. I mean, it's been consistent after every round.
That knee was big. That was a big knee right there.
I think they got to stop it here.
Indeed, that's going to be a tough one to recover from. But Coleman, ever the warrior.
Yeah, Coleman is an absolute warrior. Respect to him.
Eats another big body kick and another knee here right into the middle.
Coleman is all heart right now. Oh.
We see he goes down again here. This might be it. Let's see if he can get up one more time. And the crowd cheered him up.
Coleman is a warrior.
There we go. These two putting on a show. Coleman needing to do something big here, though, in the final seconds. Looking well beyond his years in the cage. The body work, the dedication to mixing it up. I see a bright future for both of these men.
Vidro looking like a future champion. And these highlights are incredible. I mean,
and it is not amateur level to be focusing on the body that much. Usually that's That's high-level elite professionals knowing that you need to not just hunt the head. So it is remarkable to see that level of body work, mixing it up from such a young fighter, Christian.
Oh, yeah.
Big things ahead, only proving that this is the proving grounds of mixed martial arts, of kickboxing, of combat sports writ large.
Absolutely.
And Dominic Vedro ends up getting the win here in his amateur junior kickboxing debut, beating the hometown favorite. She wrote, "What are the thoughts on your opponent?" 3 letters, R.I.P.
Do you see what I mean about the Terminator thing? I mean, that's Terminator-esque.
We're off to the first Muay Thai bout of the match at 115 pounds. Dakota Rhodes and Autumn Roseley.
Round number 1 of 3 2-minute rounds. These gals already getting started.
And
We've
they start
got
trading in the middle of the cage almost immediately.
Rhodes in the blue gloves and Autumn in the red gloves.
And Autumn Rose takes a couple big shots there, but seems to have recovered. Rhodes throwing fairly lengthy combos here. Oh, lands another slapping leg kick there to the thigh.
Oh, that
Leighton.
body kick hurts!
Oh, we saw Leighton grimace there once that landed, and Rhodes swarms with the combo against the cage, looking to get the finish.
Rhodes is teeing off here.
And Leighton keeps a high guard, trying to block most of the shots, but there's a couple sneaking through there.
Autumn needs to get out of there.
Oh, and a big knee from Rhodes lands up the middle.
Autumn needs to circle away.
Coach is calling for more knees, and she gets the knockdown. And you can see some redness, some swelling starting to form on that lead leg of Autumn Rose Leighton from those leg kicks.
Autumn needs to circle
flurry.
out. Autumn.
Oh, a big knee to the body against the cage. Oh. Combos at will. Very little concern for the offense of Leighton coming back.
Oh, yeah. Rhodes has no respect for the striking of Leighton at this point in the fight. She is all offense. And
see another hard leg kick from Rhodes.
And that leg of Leighton, that left leg of Leighton is beat up.
Oh, and Rhodes gets her against the cage. Got a big body shot, gets through there. Looking for some knees, again up the middle against the cage. Mixing it up. Oh, a knee got
Rhodes
through
tees
there.
off. Round number 1 of our bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. You've got
Immediately trying to take the back, has one hook in. Fence could be wise to watch his neck right about now. Being MMA, the first MMA batch of the night, grappling and submissions are allowed. The gloves are smaller.
He taps!
And
He
taps in the first round. Hayden Hudeberg takes down, takes the back, and taps out Fensky for the first submission finish of the night. We're in our 170-pound pro MMA bout here at Mountain Force 30 with Eric Sturkio and Martin Mena facing off in the center of the hexagon.
Round number 1 of our fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. We've got Sturgio in the blue gloves and Men in the red gloves. And check out the hairstyle of Men.
This is a pro MMA bout between Men, who is 53 years old, stepping into this cage, and Sturkio, who is 41. And Sturkio flips him, gets the dominant position in the clinch against the cage here. Appears that Men, though, has double underhooks, always an advantageous position.
Nice takedown defense from both men.
Yes, indeed. Now Mena has turned the tides and has Sturkio in the dominant position against the cage. And Sturkio flips it yet again. Here we go, fighting right up here by the commentary booth in the clinch.
Great angle for those watching at home.
Indeed. Firing some knees off in the clinch here. And we see some Usman foot stomps coming in here against the cage in the clinch. And those are strong, those are echoing throughout the fairgrounds here in Helena, Montana. And he successfully takes down Sturkio, has him in side control. And Sturkio gets him into guard, it appears. Sturkio's corner calling for elbows from that bottom guard position. Oh, and it looks as though he is cut there beneath the right eye. And you can see that cut there is truly opened up underneath the right eye of Sturkio. Another leg kick from Mena here.
Looks over at his corner.
And Mena shoots in for a takedown there. With his back against the cage.
Sturkio all will to stay on top here.
He grabs an underhook here from a sprawled position. Big elbows. Those do not feel good on the ribcage.
I'm already seeing a welt form on the back of Mena.
More dominant position into the guard of Mena. Perhaps.
And we begin our first round, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. We've got Kai Stewart in the blue gloves and Kenny Smith in the red gloves, who's already taken down Kai Stewart.
Indeed, Kenny Smith seems to be in a relatively dominant position here.
You can hear Helena's support for their hometown boy.
But then Kai Stewart sneaks out the back and takes a dominant position.
Oh, he's got the back
hooks
here.
In. This is a dangerous position for Smith. He needs to watch his neck. And Stewart all ready to get... Oh! He's on top and mount, raining down ground and pound. You can tell he's picking his shots here. He's being careful not to get bucked off and mount.
Vicious shots here.
Just over and over. Oh, and he's not... Smith isn't protecting from any of them. He needs to get out of here quickly or the ref might stop it. Just spamming hooks down is Kai Stewart.
And Smith doing everything he can to try to get up. He's bucking, he's using the legs, but it hasn't been enough so far.
Kai Stewart pops in an armbar. But Smith raining down some shots, seemingly unfazed.
And you see that Stewart went for submission over position, and it cost him.
Indeed, that is something that he may regret here unless he finishes the armbar. He's
Conservative.
back in mount. Oh, another big shot. And the armbar in again, but loses position to the armbar for the second time in this first round.
Everyone is on their feet. Stewart landing
for Kenny Smith.
Yeah, landed that head kick. That one was partially blocked.
A good leg kick there from Stewart lands. Another follow-up leg kick, doubling the damage. These men are looking thick, solid, tight here in the cage. And Smith gets a takedown right into guard.
If he can keep him down there.
Stewart pops up a triangle choke. He has to be careful. Smith has to be careful not to get choked out here. This is a dangerous position. Stewart's going to try and grab his own leg here, likely bring down the head of Smith. Landing some good hammer fists from bottom here.
Oh,
this triangle position is not somewhere you want to stop. Oh, and Smith slams him down for daring to hold on to the triangle choke. He has to be careful. He wants to go head to the sky if he's going to avoid getting submitted. This is tight. This is tight. He might tap. And he
taps!
Kai Stewart with the submission victory by triangle choke in the second round. Playing with the audience, having just beat their hometown boy. Here we are at the final bout, our main event here at Mountain Force 30 in Helena, Montana, where Kai Stewart picks up an incredible triangle choke victory in the second round over Helena's own Kenny Smith. Christian, what a night of fights we've had, am I right?
I can't believe it. I mean, there was so much action. There was no non-action. Every fight was good. So many finishes. I'm blown away.
As I'm sure the viewers at home are as well, this has been an incredible event. Lots of action in kickboxing, Muay Thai, and MMA. We have the full tripartite of combat sports here tonight. But unfortunately, it has to come to an end. And so I, Ethan Holmes, and my broadcast partner, Christian Grant, bid you good night, farewell, and until next time.